So there's a demo coming out for a game called Leaf Blower Sim, and I totally understand there are so many simulators that get released. One day we will get Simulator. But I still like giving sims an opportunity because a lot of them are incredibly fun to play. I think one that blew everybody's expectations out of the water, one that did really, really well, was Power Wash Sim. And then it popped up on Keymailer. Would you like to play Leaf Blower Sim? So I said, yeah, I'd give it a try. It's not the full game, it's not even early access. But what everyone needs to remember is a demo is a demonstration of what they are going to or what they want to release. This isn't a beta, this isn't an alpha, this is a demo. Its entire purpose is to demonstrate what they are offering, and that exactly is one of the worst sims I've played in a very, very long time. I have to be completely honest. I'm grateful for the key. I appreciate being able to play the demo early, but I highly recommend that people stay well away from this game. It is not worth the time of day. Like, you're just wasting your time playing this game. And granted, when it does release, I mean, if it sticks to its release time, it's December 2024. So if it does release on time, it is going to launch into early access. But the current state of early access, based on what they've said, the game is fully playable with all of its core mechanics in place, as well as a large amount of levels. The early access period will be to add additional levels and customization features to the game. And so they want to add customization and levels. That's pretty much all they're using early access for. And then they say, how is the full version going to differ from early access? They said the early access game is missing a few levels and some of the final polish and balancing that we are hoping to achieve with community feedback. And it's not there's nothing polished that they need to add to it. They need to reinvent every mechanic in this game. They are planning to only stay in early access for somewhere between 4 to 8 months. So if they hit the middle of that, half a year. And they have so much work they need to do to get this to be the game they want it to be. Far too much work. I'm going to say it would take at least an extra year and a half, possibly even 2 years to get it into a really good state. And the reason I say that is because they've said Leaf Blower Sim is designed for relaxing, satisfying fun. That's why they've added a plethora of quality of life features. Instantly locate hiding leaves, sort leaves into a pile ready to blow away, and get on with what you do best, blowing leaves. Basically, the main features they are pointing out in their on their Steam store page is stunning levels filled with satisfying leaf blowing gameplay to immerse yourself in. You can choose to play first or third person. Next gen graphics built in Unreal Engine 5, not only fun but beautiful to look at. A career mode, replay mode, sandbox mode, speed runs and unlockable arcade levels, a relaxing soundtrack and ambient background sounds, quality of life features including a leaf scanner and a gathering system for any hidden leaves. They've got an upgrade system for your tools. You can upgrade to more powerful leaf blowers and other tools. Then there are 8 character styles to choose from. However, in this demo, granted it's not the full release, it's not even early access, but it is a demo. This is one of the most unsatisfying experiences I've had with a simulator in a long, long time. For an example, you jump into the campaign, and the moment you get in, you are put in this, I can't even remember what they call it, it's like this Korean setting. And you go around and you blow all the leaves into your bin, and once you've done all of them, that is campaign level complete. They've also chucked a $60 rewards into the first campaign level. Do this job, you get $60. And then do the next one, you get $100. And you go into the shop, and already the economy's messed up because the pricing, one thing you can buy is $1,000. So you're going to have to do a lot of fucking jobs in order to be able to afford things. And I know they said they want to change things around depending on the community. But the biggest problems with this game is, for an example, in Power Wash Sim, you go around, you're cleaning big playgrounds, you're doing things like that, and other games as well. Like Crime Scene Cleaner, you're going around and you're cleaning up blood and stuff off loads of different surfaces and things like that. In Leaf Blower Sim, you go into the first level and you do not have any freedom at all. They literally put a highlighted red box around the area you are allowed to do at that time. You cannot move your bin around. You cannot change the area you want to do at a specific time. You have to do the area they have set out. And it's a very, very small area, but then the problems get worse because you go into that area, you start using your leaf blower. Granted, it's the base one. There's no upgrades or anything like that, but it's so tedious to blow these leaves into the bin area. And then they've gone, right, basic mechanics, random golden leaf showed up on the map. Go around the map, forget your cleaning up for now, go and find this golden leaf. Get the $10 for every second that you don't waste, like however many you've got left. We're going to give you a 30-second timer. Go around, do this. If you've got 18 seconds left when you find the golden leaf, you get $180. It's like, okay, but I'm trying to blow fucking leaves, not go and find the golden one that's just put in a random place in the small map. And then you've got acorns. You go and find the acorns and you get 50 XP. So it distracts you from the whole point of the game. But that's not even like really where the bad begins. You're locked to an area that's highlighted. You can't move your bin around or anything like that. The leaf blower you start with is far too weak. And that takes it from being a satisfying game to being a tedious, boring game. But what makes it even worse is these leaves are static. You can run around in that area. You are not going to knock a leaf. A leaf is not going to move if you step on it. And when you are blowing the leaves, if you blow them to the edge of your highlighted area, even if there's no walls or obstructions in the way, they will not leave this highlighted area. So that already makes their scanners and their hidden leave tools obsolete. There's no point using them because you cannot lose any leaves. They cannot escape from this box that the developers have put around this area you are cleaning up. But you go around, you clear up some leaves, you like basically get XP, you level up, you move to the next area, you do the same thing again. And in the first level of the campaign, you've got 3 different areas to do. Once you've done that, it's level complete. You get your $60, you move on. However, you're leveling up, you're earning XP. Your entire goal in this game is to clean up. So what do they do at the end of the campaign level? Even though it has no effect, that is not actually going to sit on the floor. So again, it's another pointless thing they've added into the game for whatever reason. When you have completed the level, you're going to get a little animation where they're basically shooting off confetti. Your entire fucking goal in this game is to clean up mess, being leaves. And when you complete a level, they shoot confetti cannons. The confetti just spawns out of nowhere, doesn't settle on the floor or anything like that. You're very quickly taken back to the menu. But then you go into job number 2, and it's the exact same thing again. They've got a very, very small playground area they've built up. And they've got multiple areas where you've got to clean the leaves and stuff. There's 2 different leaf types in this one. You've got, like, I don't even know what you would call them. They're basically the shapes of the leaves and the colour of the leaves are different. They're whoop-de-doo. And not only that, like the time between level 1 and level 2 in the campaign, I backed out to the main menu and I went and visited the shop, which is very weird. Well, you have 2 different unlock sections in the main menu. You've got your character for the customization, you've got a shop. You go into the character tab and you've got your character standing there, and I don't even know what they've tried going for with this. You've literally got commands at the top corner or whatever that tells you like Q and E to select different parts, and you change your clothing, but there's no explanation as to what's actually going on with any of it. So you change your clothes or whatever, then you go to the other unlock tab and it's the shop, and you actually go into like a little retail store, which is fair enough, but you've got all these, I'm going to say like mobile or Roblox based circles on the floor. You step in and you can have a look at the shelves. You have different shoes you can buy for $150. You've got different hats and stuff you can try on. It's very limited because it's a demo, granted. But then you have leaf blowers, and it's telling you that there's like $300, but next to leaf blower, it's got skin. So am I buying just a different coloured skin for my leaf blower? Like, where the fuck are the upgrades in this game? You're telling me I can upgrade all my tools and I can make my leaf blower more powerful, but nothing is explained. You're just chucking stuff on a wall and telling people to buy it and giving them a price, and that's it. There is nothing that tells you how to upgrade, where the upgrade options even are. And I just think this game needs so much more time in the oven. So while I do appreciate being given the key, and I appreciate the fact that a game's been made, I also hope they get like valuable feedback to the point where they can make this a good game, because I enjoy simulators, and Leaf Blower Sim doesn't need to be this bad. The concept is there, the idea is there, but the main thing, like the main selling point they're using for this game is, we built this in Unreal Engine 5. And I don't give a shit. I couldn't care less if it was built in Unreal Engine 5, Unity, whatever, Unreal Engine 2. Build it in whatever game engine you want, but don't use that and then actually release a horrible looking game. It doesn't look Unreal Engine 5. They claim that you're going to be going to beautiful places, it's going to be relaxing and satisfying, when it's not. It doesn't look that good for an Unreal Engine 5 game. The game is not satisfying, it's tedious and boring. And just do better at explaining things. Don't put someone in a random shop and give them a circle to stand in and say that shoes are $150 without explaining why. Like, why would you want custom? If you're choosing to play this game in first person, Why would you want shoes? You're not going to be looking down at your feet. The customization in a game like this is nowhere near as important as the gameplay, and the gameplay sucks. So again, I appreciate the key, but I don't have a clue what they were trying to do with this game, where they were trying to go, because it's the complete opposite of satisfying. It's boring, it's tedious. But that was my look, an early look at the demo for Leaf Blower Sim, and what we're going to do is leave the video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about this game in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.